Hi there guys, and welcome back to another awesome, epic garden adventure. Today I'm bringing you guys a review on three types of secateurs. We have bypass, we have ratchet, and anvil. For this specific review guys, I've got some bypass straight cutters, and bypass just means that the blade bypasses the anvil at the bottom, which is this section. That's the anvil and this is the blade. So the blade bypasses that section and that creates a very clean, sharp cut. With these guys in particular, these are some Wilkinson Sword ones. Blade guys, I'm not gonna lie, blade hasn't been that good. Don't know whether you can tell. There's been a little chip at the bottom there, close to the nudge for cutting wires. I've never cut any metal or anything with this, just wood, soft wood, but they broke. As one of the medium hardwoods I was cutting was, I was pruning an apple tree, and I think it might have been a wild cherry tree as well, which are ridiculously hard, so I might have accidentally damaged it there. But all in all, you know, a really good pair of scissors, very nice and soft to actuate. Obviously I've kept them oiled. The spring has enough tension. This is replaceable as well guys, by the way, so this is the pro version. There is no point in buying a pair of scissors or a model of Secateurs that isn't professional guys. You want to really be able to do some maintenance like I have here. Blades are replaceable. Also, another thing to mention, this blade was being held down by some pins. I don't know if you can see there, but there is a small screw sticking out of where that pin used to be. I've had to do this guys in order to fix these cutters guys. I've got them for £6 from Robert and Dyers. They were a bargain if I'm honest. The pair will set you back around about £30 if you go directly to Wilkinson Swords website and buy the pro model. If you was lucky enough like me and you caught them on discount round about Christmas for £6 guys, I picked these up last year for £6. That's a bargain. I know it's a year later, so just like many of my other reviews that I've done, I like to truly use and abuse the product to be able to give you my final thoughts on these guys. Final thoughts a year later, they are absolutely brilliant guys. There's no play. I've lost, there used to be a little rubber insert like that on this side, and that's long gone missing, but it hasn't. It's just literally to stop with the plushness when you squeeze in, but it hasn't bothered me. The mechanism, really well designed. It is all casted aluminum guys, so no plastic, and it's a replaceable spring by the way. So what are my thoughts on this guys? As a gardener that's had plenty of Secateurs and I lose them all the time, they are well worth the money guys. If you're going to be working, or even if it's a hobby guys that you do, having a pair of Secateurs is so important, because when you're doing cuttings, you're propagating stuff, you want to have that really nice cut down the center, rather than it being, you know, all a jagged cut, or you're going to stress the plant, you know, it's not going to grow that well. And everything's a lot nicer with just a clean cut. You're not going to damage the stem. For an example, if you're cutting peppers, you know, it's a really soft wood guys. I don't even know if this, you know, call it a wood. It does eventually kind of turn woody, but you know, it's very delicate stuff. In these just work a treat when I need to get in between there and just go. So yeah guys, would I be buying any more Wilkinson and Sword products? Yep. These are obviously modeled after your Felcos, which is what attracted me into the first place, into this design. I've always been a Felco fan, and for a fraction, not even a fraction for the time of the price, I've got pretty much an identical looking pair to the Felcos. And guys, you know, they cut, they do their job. Once a month I'll do a service on them. Well, I don't know if you can tell there, but they're looking a bit dirty. I've been using these for the winter to do my pruning and whatnot. So yeah, these are very easy to clean. When it comes down to clean, you just get a little brush and a little cloth, a little brush, scrape that off, soak them in some water sometimes, give them a clean. I tend to use some WD-40 guys. That stuff is amazing when it comes down to sticky residue. It'll melt it off completely and it will protect. won't be rusted again. Pin had come out and it come loose from the back end, and they're supposed to be pinched in there really tight. So if you can tell, there's another one just there and another one there. These are much smaller, but they're supposed to be pinched on this side, and then obviously they stick out on this side, and that pin really helps keep the blade in position for when you're doing your cuts. I found out that, you know, having the screw there doesn't bother me, as long as, you know, I'm not cutting into a piece of wood that I would like to keep in the future. I am going to countersink the blade, and I'm going to change that screw so that I get the screw flush with the blade. And obviously moving forward, anytime I change the blade, I'm just going to have to quickly countersink the area where it sits, just so that the screw can fit nice and flush into it. For me, it's not a big problem, guys. We can have that done. Right then, guys, I'll leave you guys with a piece. Please leave a like, share, and subscribe. Peace out.